There is technology that may have prevented the crash.
It has the ability to slow down a train that's going too fast.
But as Liz Donham reports, that technology may be years away for the MTA. She's in our newsroom right now with more details on this. Liz.
Good evening to you guys. Yeah, the NTSB said just a little while ago that this technology could have been helpful in stopping that derailed Metro North train. So far, there are no signs of mechanical error. The engineer is still the focus of this investigation. When the train rounded that curve Sunday morning, passengers could do nothing as the cars flipped over and ran off the track.
Major train wreck, 5 cars on the side, multiple victims.
Passengers on the derailed Metro North train were at the mercy of its brakes and the engineer. Passenger Joel Zaritsky was in the 4th car and knew the train was going too fast around the curve in Spuyten Duyvil.
Next thing I know, I felt the car come off the tracks. The car started to veer to the right, and I could see at a very high rate of speed the gravel and the ground coming towards my head.
It's unclear if the crash was the result of human error or mechanical failure, but rail experts argue the tragedy may have been prevented if Metro North had automated crash avoidance technology called Positive Train Control.
TrainGuard MT-CBTC provides increased levels of system safety.
This video shows a similar technology being used on the L train in New York City. It's also being tested by New Jersey Transit. So how does it work? Before the train leaves the terminal, it downloads what's called a physical characteristics file that has every aspect of the route, from curves to speed limits and track work changes. With the help of GPS and Wi-Fi, the engineer is notified of any changes. For example, if the train is going too fast, the technology will tell the operator to slow down. If the engineer doesn't respond, the system will automatically apply the brakes.
The idea is that the train would automatically slow in a situation exactly like Sunday's.
In 2008, Congress passed a law mandating Positive Train Control for commuter and freight railroads. The deadline for installation is 2015. But just last month, the MTA awarded $428 million in contracts to develop the system for Metro North and the Long Island Railroad. The agency is asking for an extension on the deadline to 2018, saying installation across the 1,000 rail cars and 1,200 miles of track will take a lot of time and money. Representative Maloney is introducing new legislation that would provide funding for rail systems to get it up and running faster.
My legislation does a very simple thing. It says, look, this $35 billion pool of low-interest financing will explicitly be made available for the implementation of Positive Train Control so that we can get this done in time to save lives.
Representative Maloney says the Senate passed this bill last year, so he knows there's enough support, but the previous Congress failed to get it done. A spokesperson from the MTA tells me more funding to install the system would, of course, be helpful, but it's unclear if more money will help speed the installation process along. Right now, the MTA is in the very beginning stages of design and expects the technology won't be fully operational until 2018. We did just hear back from the Federal Railroad Administration, which is overseeing the installation of this technology across the country. A spokesperson says they want this deployed as efficiently and timely as possible.